Good afternoon, Americans and humans, but especially Americans. This is your favorite alien this afternoon on the afternoon of June 5th, 2022, Sunday. And we're going to be into a strange week coming up here, especially for you Americans, because you're looking at a disastrous disintegration of your country and a disastrous week. By this time next week, you'll be writing me and saying, "How did you know this?" Believe me, it's for me to know and for you to find out. But here's the problem that you have. Your administration, i.e. Joseph Biden presidency, and I'm not pro or con, okay? I'm just saying it as it is, has serious problems that not even CNN can get him out of. And they're as leftist as they come. He's been trying to govern from the left. Extreme left, in fact, with guys like AOC and stuff like that. And that's what's caused him in these deep troubles. And the top four problems that he has is, one, the mass shootings that happened. You had Buffalo, Texas, and Oklahoma. Yeah. Especially the last one in Oklahoma where the guy went to kill his doctor because I had back pain and he didn't do good for me. Boy, is that what it takes, Americans? If you go to your doctor and you have to get a surgery or something for your back or whatever it is you need, heart, lung, kidney, diabetes, whatever it is, and the doctor doesn't do a good job, you're going to go in there and shoot him? I thought you had malpractice for this. Oh, well, I guess that's way back in the rear view mirror as 20th century. Yeah. Well, that's one of the problems that Joe Biden has, because he's relying on politics to get rid of this problem, and there's no way he's going to get rid of the problem with this. It's at a core of who you are, Americans. Well, if you are Americans, there's a lot of you that don't even consider yourself Americans, yet you live here. Because you don't understand what America stands for. And you Americans that were born here don't understand that either. So until you get that figured out, and figure out your problems that induce shootings, i.e., pigmentation issues, political issues, religious issues, gender issues, medical issues, and everything that's caused the shootings here. There's a lot in there. And Joseph Biden just doesn't know how to handle it. Neither do the Republicans and Democrats. And by the way, your election this year, the answer is not Republicans. And it is not Democrats, it is you. Second item on the list. COVID-19. You haven't mitigated this virus at all, and it's going on third year now. Fourth year if you go to 2019. And the easy way to do it is to set a thing the same way you did for Ukraine with the EU and the regular United Nations, and set up planetary-wide cleaning up your atmosphere. But nobody's done that. It costs money. And look at all the money you're giving to the Ukrainians to help fight the Russians. Why? Because it's a proxy war. And I don't mean to denigrate the Ukrainians here, okay? I'm just telling you, this is a political way you've handled that. And it does not work that. You got to handle it from a human perspective. You haven't done that either. That was my third thing, the Ukrainian war. You haven't handled that right either. Then you got the fourth thing, where you said, we got to get rid of fossil fuels and energy, and yet your gas prices are hitting, what, $9.60 in California today? For regular gas? What happens when it goes over $10? Ooh, or about $15, which it will go. Your high, according to history, was $22.56. And that would happen around April of 2023. $22 a gallon. You want that, Americans? Well, seems like you do. So that's the other item there. What you going to do about that? President Biden, you should have said, okay, we need to get rid of fossil fuels. That is a yes, no matter who you are, right or left. But the way you did it, you just don't go in there and get to the first thing in the office and say, okay, I'm taking out the Keystone Pipeline. No. What you do is you say, we got 30 years to do it in. 2021, so you get to 2051. That's what you should have done. Oil companies, you got 10 years to increase the oil and get the Russia production down so that it affects their economy without us having to go and hit them with sanctions. Because that's not doing any good for you, it's not doing any good for them. Putin's still going to go on, and sooner or later, he'll get Ukraine. Later this year, early next year. Ukraine will be gone. Then comes Poland, then comes Finland, because he's got issues with these countries, people. Goes back to 1917. You don't get it, do you? No, because nobody ever taught you how problems get, and they just stayed there for 100 years. Another issue that he's got is the border issue. Until you tell those guys down south that things are not better here, the gold road is gone, all we have is potholes, just come to Michigan and see it. Yeah? See what I mean, Americans? This is what you got to look forward to. And you got no way of working any one of these problems. He doesn't know how to do any one of these. And you don't either. Because you keep on sticking with Republicans and Democrats, and nobody's come up with issues and possible solutions. Are they going to be perfect? No. But they'll be better than the solutions you're putting up there. The problem with your mass shooting is not guns, it's you. Until you understand that, you're going nowhere with that. This is your favorite alien saying, this won't go anywhere, it'll just go in your file 13, and you'll be extinct as a species. To me, you're bygoners. You're dead. Walking dead. Prove me wrong. Save your country and save your race. Good day.